What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a mental lesson and a day trading recap. Check it out. Alright guys, so let's jump right into this video here today. Today we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you live trades, we're going to talk about the setups and what I missed out, and then we're going to go over what I did to kind of like detach myself from the situation before it got bad. You know, a huge part of trading is the mental aspect of it, and it sounds so cliche and you hear it so much. And I used to doubt it when I first started trading, and it's just become the truth. It really has. What we're going to go over in this video is those topics. And before we move any further, do me a quick favor, smash the like button for me. It goes a long way helping out the channel tremendously. And comment in the comment section below, what is your favorite lesson about day trading that you've learned so far? Now, today, I expected there to be choppiness, honestly, and I was wrong. There was some pretty clean moves. I'll show you here some of the stuff I had on watch, which was Tesla. I had Sava on watch. Now Sava's been choppy. SAVA, you know, fake out here, fake out here, fake out here, and then revolt resistance here. Like, this thing was just chopping up longs and shorts all over the place, right? Because if you got long here, you got chopped out. And then if you decided to get short here, because previous resistance, you got chopped out. And then if you got short here again, or long over here, you got chopped out, right? Because bang, you got squeezed out. And then if you got long in here, you know, you're left here now holding like, okay, are we going to go? Or are we going to break under VWAP? What's going to happen? Big volume right here on this, you know, fake, well, not fake out, but this rejection of the 727, 730 area. So it's anybody's guess what Sava's going to do at this point. No trades for me. I was eyeing it in here, but it's like it's too far away from VWAP. And then when it came down here and tapped VWAP, I was uncertain because of the volume. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone. So I did just that. I left it alone. And in the morning, I didn't even touch it, even though it was on watch. Also had Apple, and I did trade Apple this morning. And that chart's disgusting. It's so choppy. And I had the SPY. And man, did I miss out on the SPY. Look at that push. Look at that push on that red to green move. It hurts just to look at it. And then the fact that I missed out on it caused me to start to feel that FOMO, right? That FOMO effect. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into these live recordings of these of these trades. And then we're going to go over the mental aspect of everything right after that, okay? So first things first, let me grab this live trade here for you, which will be my very first trade of the day. Let's see here. Okay, so I have 2 trades recorded. I think I took 3 trades. I have 2 trades recorded. It's a green day. Here we go. So I'm in one contract here. I'm looking to add 2 more. I only get to add 1 more. And then this is the one that really gets me upset. As you can see, I'm in Tesla from down here, okay? I'm in Tesla from like down here, and I add around here, I believe. No comments. We'll just let the video show you what happened here, and then I'll explain to you what went down. So, you know, here I jumped into it off of, oh, look at this dog, Bahab. And I'm looking to add over VWAP. And I'm just going off of yesterday, well, Friday's close. We're bouncing off of that. Volume isn't super, like, convincing yet, right? So I only take the 1, and I say if we get up over VWAP, you know, these shorts might start to feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I'll jump in and I'll add more. So there, boom, I add a second contract. I was looking to add a third, but I don't. Now, look at what happens to me. Watch this. We start to kind of have a little struggle there. So I'm like, the last thing I want to see is this just get rejected completely and this candle just get destroyed. Volume is increasing. I tried to sell 1 contract there. I sold my full position. As you can tell right there, my full position is gone. And there on my first trade, you saw there I was red, $72, and I made $81 there because, well, I sold my full position, right? Now, I think I have another trade here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is the Apple trade. Here's the Apple trade. Wait, is that? Well, that's the SPY. Okay, so this is the Apple trade. Now, Apple was lagging tremendously behind the SPY. We had this real nice push up, and then we had the pullback into the 90 MA, into VWAP, into this previous high right here, okay? And I'm pretty sure we had either the 38.2 or the 23.6 Fibonacci level in there, and we have an increase in volume as we bounce off of the level. So this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. At the time, the SPY was printing new highs. It was pushing. So I was like, you know what? This is going to work obviously one of two ways. The setup itself is A+, but the fact that it's lagging behind the SPY so dramatically makes me a little skittish. I don't mind the little lag because it gave me opportunity to get in, right? Because meanwhile, Tesla was pushing, everything else was moving, and this one was just it was a lot behind. If it would have been just a little bit behind, I would have felt a little bit better about it. But I jump in here, all right? I have 5 contracts. I add another 5 for a full size of 10 contracts, and I'm looking to see if we're going to push up there to make a new high. This trade was really quick, and I'll show you here. We'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Right there, I add to 10 contracts, and let's see, it's a 2-minute trade, so we'll go ahead and fast forward it just a tad here. We're not going, and I feel like that should have gone already just because of the simple fact of how hard we bounced off of the area. Like, really, we should have gone to 115.50. Okay, we really should have immediately right there. See right there, I'm looking at the SPY, and look at the SPY. We're getting the 90 MA crossing over VWAP. It's just rocking and rolling. I'm wishing I was in those calls I was eyeing at the near the bell at the open. But we're not going. We're simply just not going. So I close it out right there. I close it out. I'm done with it. I close out the Apple trade and I booked that profit. And here I'll show you what Apple did. Look, right after I sold, it gave a quick little pop and then boop, it rolled over and then it just became a chop fest. So I'm glad I sold when I did because I still booked profit, and I'm green on the day, not by much at all, but I'm green. Here are my trades. This is the Apple one, since it was 10 contracts and I marked it out as I stopped out of it. It's all scattered out. $40, $5. Well, I'm sorry, $5, $11, and then the earlier Tesla 81, and then another trade I didn't get to record on Tesla for $40. And that put me up on the day like 60 something dollars, which today's change $66, which that's not even a base hit, but it's better than being red $66, that's for sure. Now, when all of this went down this morning, especially the Tesla trade, I mean, that's what really got me, because you got to remember, I was in Tesla calls. Oh, look at that. I was in Tesla calls from down here. Now, I know myself, and I would have been, probably flat somewhere up here, okay? But it still would have been a great trade, versus I tried to sell one contract right here and I closed out the whole position. That was pretty disheartening, okay? Now, at that point, I was extremely mad. I was feeling the FOMO as Tesla started to squeeze, okay? I thought about buying this pullback here into the 90 MA, and I didn't. And then it took off again, and I was just like Hulk rage mode. At that point, after this pullback here into the 90 MA, and like the reason I didn't buy it is because look at the volume. It's pretty big on that pullback. So I was expecting it to come back a little bit lower. Like, I was a buyer down here, right? Down here by VWAP. That's where I wanted it. And it didn't give it to me, so it pushed without me. And at that point, I just felt it. And I felt like, that YOLO market in order. Who cares about the setup? Just go price action without really analyzing. And when I felt that coming up, I said, you know what? It's time to take a step back before we do something foolish. So took a step back, actually went outside, walked around the dock, took a look at the water, looked at the boat, looked at the trees, and took in some sun for a few minutes there, and just walked away. I really walked away and just disconnected my mind from it because of the feelings I was having. Not so much because I've missed out, but because you can miss out, and if I don't feel anything, I'll stay sitting here waiting for the setup. But in that case, I was not feeling it. I was super emotional. I said, I gotta get away from the computer, because what will happen is a setup will come up, and then I'll think it's an A+ setup or a B, and the reality is it's like a D setup. It's like trash. It's 50-50 at best, and those are the ones that'll get you in trouble. I know they've gotten me in trouble in the past. So since I knew you know, and I know myself, I had to just walk away and regroup. And I came back, and that's when I took a little trade a little while later, made those extra 40 bucks, just on a little quick scalp, pretty safe scalp. And, you know, that's it. I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna sit around and see if Tesla's gonna wanna give me something to trade. If it gives me something to trade, or the SPY, or Apple, or even Sava, you know, I'll take the trade. Sava, you know, look, it bounced off of VWAP, but honestly, I don't trust it. I don't trust it because small caps have been basically deadish since June, right? Since like the end of June. They just haven't really had follow through. You've had opportunity like this, you know, to make a few bucks, but follow through with extension, you know, with legs, you just haven't had that. You just haven't had that, at least not consistently and clean. So I said, I'm just going to leave that alone. And then Tesla, like, I haven't traded again. I mean, you could see all my realized P&L there. You could see my orders right here. Okay, here are my you know, my prices. Okay, wait, let me just, you can see, just there we go, there are my prices. But that was it. The moral of it all is I felt the emotions, and I had to detach myself from them, and the only way to do that was to just get away from the platform, get away from my trade desk, step out, and fully like entertain myself with something else so that I wouldn't just do something ridiculous. Now, that's what helps me out. Let me know what helps you out. Drop it in the comment section below. I hope you're having a great day and a better start to the week. It's green, so I'm not going to complain too much. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one.